Hey there, it's BoardGameDave, and this is a very special unboxing because this is Endless Winter Paleoamericans from Fantasia Games, and this is also Endless Winter Paleoamericans from Fantasia Games. This is my first Kickstarter ever, and I backed it 2 years ago, and I've been playtesting it since May of 2021. So it's been a long time coming, and I am beyond thrilled that it's finally here after so many delays and such a long wait. It is finally here, Endless Winter Paleoamericans. And I went all in, by the way, with the Chief Pledge. I got the play mats. I went totally ham. So we have play mats here. Oh my goodness, play mats here. I'll open those in just a second. Awesome, they're humongous. Holy smokes. Okay, I've got, what else do I have? Resin upgrades, very cool. Amazing, I'll open those up as well. Got some paper, rivers and rafts expansion. I don't know which camera to show this to. And we've got the Ancestors expansion. I don't even know where to put everything. I've got promo cards right there, fantastic. I've got the cave paintings expansion right there. I've got, I think this is the big one, Endless Winter. All right. Anything else? That is it. Okay. All right, there is so much to unpack here, so we're just gonna go from smallest to biggest, and I'll try to go as quickly as I can so this isn't an hour-long video, although I would love to spend an hour just gushing over these components. Of course, we have the Ceremonial Grounds module, so just a few cards there. Nothing too crazy, but they've got that packed separately, which is interesting. I've got this resin, deluxe resin components upgrade right here. Let me tear into that, and let's take a look at these components. So we've got the monolith markers for each player. I can get those out. We've got the neutral monoliths, of course. Oh yeah, and then the scoring markers, but also each player token. This is really cool. So let me open up these monoliths first. Oh, nice, yeah. Chunky resin components. Hopefully you can see those okay up there. Fantastic quality. I love that. Very cool. Each tribe has their own little icon, which is really neat too. That's fantastic. And also, like I said, each player has their own player marker. This is the score marker, and I suppose that would go there for the eclipse phase as well. Those are really fantastic, really detailed resin upgrades. So I wasn't, you know, feeling like I needed those because I know the wooden upgrades are pretty good, wooden components, but that came with the all-in. So next is the Ancestors expansion. Let me find a smart way to cut into that. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so Ancestors, okay? This has all new tribe cards that you can replace the base game cards with, and new animals, baggies, which is really nice, okay? We've got the Aurora Borealis module. I won't open all these just because they're very small, and there's just more cards. Canine familiars, add some canines that do really cool things in the eclipse phase. We have a new megalith board. That's fantastic. The mammoth module, look at this. That is so adorable. It's this very cool, kind of like, I don't know if that's acid washed. That resin, not resin, I don't know what this is, but it's a really cool mammoth. I was gonna say 3D print, I don't think it is. And look, even this tiny module comes with its own tiny little rule book. This is like a bazooka gum thing, look at that. So a little rule book for that. Very nice. I'll put that back in there later. Let's see. Okay, so here's all new cards, like I said. Oh, and new culture cards as well. Fantastic. We have the Yeti in there. This is a small little promo. This has the squirrel and the nut. If I do want to open this really quick. Let's see. So yes, we have new animals like the Yeti and the saber-toothed squirrel and the saber-toothed squirrel and the nut. Yeah, that's awesome. So small little promo there with its own rules. Again, new culture cards, more animals, and new tribe cards. So that's the Ancestors expansion. Next, Rivers and Rafts. This one adds a lot to the game as far as complexity goes. You have, in addition to your tents and villages, you have this river track and you have this canoe that you're boating down the river, and it counts as influence on those spaces. It's really interesting, and it kind of bisects the whole map in half. So you've got these new terrain tiles there. Oh yeah, and I forgot there's a fishing component too, which is really fun. So you go fishing and see what you get. You might get food or tools or idle track movement. Very cool. There's that. We've got these wonderful wooden river raft tokens, and then these landmarks. These are really cool too, right? Having the most influence on these landmarks also gives you special abilities and resources and stuff like that. So we've got the tree and the volcano. Amazing. We've got a whole bunch of new cards. The warrior, things that correspond, I think, to river movement and stuff. So that is rivers and rafts. Next is cave paintings. This is very, very exciting. When I first backed this game, I actually went for the, what would it have been? The Pathfinder, I think, is the lowest level pledge. And then somewhere along the way, I looked at cave paintings and I was like, I'm not a big fan of like the roll and write or whatever, whiteboard marker thing. And then I looked into it more and more and I was like, you know what? This actually adds a lot to the gameplay, and I really do want it. Plus, Hannah's an artist, and I thought she might enjoy doing the cave art. It's kind of cool thematically, so that's kind of the idea there. So you have a whole new action board, which corresponds to doing your cave paintings. Everyone gets their own unique, you can all do the same mammoth, or you can have your own tribes, what's the word there? Thing. So you can be a cave bear or a wolf, what's this, like a tiger looking thing. So different animals if you want to have your own animal. We've got 4 whiteboard markers. We've got the horse, which gives you more cave painting, drawing action points, and then a whole new deck of cards with the artist. Amazing, wonderful, so much to dive into. This is absolutely ridiculous. Let's look at these extremely large play mats. And while I'm opening these, you might be thinking, Dave, why on earth do you have 2 copies of Endless Winter All In? Well, I ordered the one, of course, and then there was this tournament with some of the people that were playtesting the game and some other people, and yeah, the second place prize, I think, was an all-in copy of Endless Winter, and I got second place. So that's how I ended up with 2 copies. Man, there is no way I'm gonna get this into frame. This is absolutely gigantic. Holy smokes, look at this. How do I get this in frame? Wow, that is humongous. Next is the smaller playmat. Let's take a look at this. This is for the area control. This is the map part where you'll be putting down tents and villages and things like that. But again, these are so big. I mean, this is a normal board game sized playmat, and this is probably half the size of the other one. It's so gigantic. Holy smokes. This is crazy. Look at this one. And then again, I have to show this again. Look at the size of this mat. I mean, where am I going to put this game? This is ridiculous. Wow. But the thing is, it's not like the playmat's making the game, take up more space. It just, there's a lot going on. So that's that. And finally, here we are, ready to open the Endless Winter box. Let's do it. Yes, I have King Domino down there propping this up. Don't worry about it. All right, let me find a good place where I can not damage the box. All right, let's get to it. The grand finale, here it is. Endless Winter, Paleoamericans. I've been playing this so many times on Tabletop Simulator, and I finally get to play it in person. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my word. So my friend Shane has this game already and pointed out that the cover, it's like 3D, it's textured, and then there's like this frost texture on the box. How does one do something so amazing? I have no idea. Maybe you can see that texture a little bit in that camera, but there you go. Unreal. The level of detail, man, I cannot believe. Unconscious Mind, hey! Wait a minute, Unconscious Mind is right back there. Amazing. Endless Winter, Paleoamericans, and before we do anything else, can I show you something really quick? I'll show this to the top-down camera here. Look at the playtesters. Where is me? There's Dale. And there I am, David Howe. That's me, everybody. I am a playtester for Endless Winter. I don't think I've ever been in a rulebook before. That is so exciting. Oh, that makes me so happy. The solo mode rulebook, very nice. This is amazing. It's got a nice diagram of where everything goes and, how to put the components away. We've got this foam thing right there. We've got, and again, I'll try to go through this very quickly. We've got our workers to send out for each different tribe. We've got wooden monolith tiles, megalith tiles, wooden score components, all that good stuff. Again, I've got the resin upgrades, so these I probably won't be using, but still good to have those. We've got the tents in all the player colors. We've got resource trackers right there. And then these are really fantastic. These trays are where all the different components are gonna go for the different modules, for each player. This looks like maybe the Rivers and Rafts expansion will go in there. And then there's 4 of these. Each player, and this is so fantastic, gets their own tray with all their own stuff. So their cards, their megaliths, their tents, their villages, all in a nice, tidy box. They just hand everybody their own box. I think that's one of the coolest things, coolest trends in board games right now. I love that. And then we've got this gigantic organized box right here. Very nice. And this is fantastic. Look at these chieftains right there. So awesome. I love the texture, the color, I don't know what they call it, the acid wash or that fade look. That's so awesome. I love that. Really, really neat. We've got our megalith boards right there that we can assemble like that. And we've got huts right there, our villages. Okay. Player bases for your chieftain right there. And then we've got all the cards. I'm not going to open up all these cards, but there's the tribespeople cards, there's the individual player cards, there's animals in there, there's culture cards in here, I believe. No, culture cards are the big ones. So there's culture cards in there as well. And then player aids are in here as well. So lots of stuff. I mean, look at all those cards. That's crazy. So lots of cards there. Guys, I'm hysterical. I am through the roof. And there's still more? Oh, wow. Well, I guess it makes sense that they'd have the regular player board in there. Yes. So, not the player board. You know what I mean, the game board. So, here we go. Each player gets their own unique player board. Of course, dual layered, recessed for the scoring stones, the villages. Very, very lovely. That's awesome. So we've got all those. Oh, these are all shrink wrapped together. Very cool. Yes, so we've got, oh geez, how am I gonna put this all back together? Goodness gracious. We've got here, these are all the hexes that you'll use to build up that area control map that I was talking about, with mountains and, oh, I don't know, rivers and woods and pastures and ice and all those different things. There's rest tokens in there somewhere. These are the glacier modules right there, scoring stones. There you go. There's the idle scoring track, which is, again, on my playmat. The hunting grounds right there. And then this is going to be the main player board, which is divided in 6 parts? No, just 4. I see. Very cool. So that would be the normal play area. But again, you need to have all the different tribes cards here and then the hunting grounds on the side. So really when it comes down to it, it becomes as big as that player board. So I think that is everything in this extraordinary Endless Winter box. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as I unpack this. I am beyond excited to get this game to the table and play it. I'm hoping to play it literally right now. So thank you so much for watching. And in the meantime, have a wonderful week. Take care and happy gaming. Do you know about Endless Winter? Have you ordered it? Do you have your copy? Have you played it yet? Tell me everything in the comments. All right, I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna say goodbye. Talk to you soon. See you later. Bye. Give me a 3, 2, 1, go.
3, 2, 1. Go.
That's too fast. Yes.
3, 2, 1. Go.
This is my first Kickstarter.